Well, I know. I recognize that voice in the open. It is none other than the lovely Nicole and the Leper.
Thank you very much. It's like deja vu.
I know.
We did this earlier.
I feel like we're on Great Day at 9A all of a sudden, but we're now on Great Day at 3.
3P.
3P.
That's right.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. Kara's off today, so I'm filling in for her.
That's so nice of you to do that.
Yeah,
she's taking a little
absolutely.
R&R for herself. Good for her.
There
She
you
wasn't
go.
feeling good in the middle of the week, so she went home.
And
So,
then her anniversary was yesterday,
Yes,
so they're
exactly.
taking a nice long weekend.
Good for her.
Yeah, they're enjoying themselves.
are you excited for this Britney Spears biopic?
Biopic. It's not biopic.
Well, it
It's
depends on who you
biopic.
ask.
Well, according to Webster's dictionary, Renee looked it up for us. It's a biopic, and this is all about
Britney.
Britney and her memoir, The Woman in Me, is on track to be turned into this movie.
Now, sources tell us that they haven't picked anybody yet to play Britney, but there are some candidates: Sabrina Carpenter, Sydney Sweeney, Millie Bobby Brown, and Bella Thorne. I've never heard of any of those except Millie Bobby Brown.
So I looked them up
Oh, you
before the
did?
show.
Okay.
I knew of 2 out of 4.
Okay.
And one of them, and I forget who it was. I think it's Sydney Sweeney. She's in Stranger Things.
Jamie, you want to add?
No, sorry, Millie Bobby Brown is in Stranger Things. Sydney Sweeney is in
in Euphoria.
and also White Lotus.
White Lotus.
Yeah,
Big
so I
names.
recognize her from there.
Sabrina Carpenter is a singer.
And Bella Thorne, who is she?
She's a former Nickelodeon.
Former Nickelodeon
Former
Disney star.
Nickelodeon.
All right,
Okay,
well, now
there you
we've
have
got.
it.
Thank you, Jamie.
I have to say,
And Bella.
when I saw the
mean,
picture of Millie Bobby Brown,
Bella.
are you having
Bella
a senior
Thorne.
moment
That's what
right
I'm
now?
thinking of.
But I saw the picture of Millie Bobby Brown, so she has brown hair naturally, but for some reason I had this flash, like I could see her doing a really good job.
Yeah, I'm
as
sure.
Britney, so.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Hey, the legendary Elizabeth Taylor tells her own story, even though she's long gone since 2011, in a new HBO documentary, Elizabeth Taylor, The Lost Tapes.
Yeah, and it all debuts tomorrow on HBO Max. Take a look.
I'm fascinated by the phenomenon of Elizabeth Taylor. What do you think your image is?
Completely superficial, immoral. There's the person that my family know, and the other Elizabeth Taylor, the commodity. One is flesh and blood, and one is cellophane.
What
Oh, that looks so
I have
good.
chills. I have goosebumps.
So I actually listened to a podcast with the audio from these lost tapes that Katy Perry narrated.
Seriously?
It was amazing, and I learned so much about her. So I can only imagine, you know, the hours upon hours. They have an entire library and archival system for her estate,
This
and her
is
grandchild
remarkable.
runs it. But you know,
I don't even know she had kids. I really don't know too much about her.
Oh yeah, yep.
I know she was married 8 times. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of times.
And she goes into every single marriage.
That's what I always used to say to my mom. I said, Mom, you gonna get remarried? She's like, I made the mistake the first time. Why would I do it a second time? And she did it 8 times.
Hey, it's never too late for love, okay?
It's never too late for love.
Red light.
Green light. I can't talk about this. This is all you.
Squid Games.
No, I'm not talking about it.
I've never seen it, so I'll talk about
I
it.
saw one episode. It terrified me.
I remember that.
Never
You were freaked out. You came in that morning and you were like, I just watched something and kept me up all night.
Oh, it was terrible.
So season 2 of Squid Game, the popular Netflix series, is going on. The dystopian global sensation hits the platform
These
later
people
this
are being
year.
shot right now. Do you see this?
No, I'm trying not to watch it.
Don't watch the video.
All right. So December 26th is the release. Original cast members, a few new faces, once again competing in deadly games for money.
This is awful.
Well, it will be over next year because that's when they have a third and final season.
Good. Hey, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they're sitting down for a rare joint interview. It's set to air on CBS Sunday mornings. The topic tackles online bullying. Here's a sneak peek.
Our kids are young. They're 3 and 5. They're amazing. But all you want to do as parents is protect them. And so as we can see what's happening in the online space, we know that there's a lot of work to be done there, and we're just happy to be able to be a part of
Well, you
change
hope
for
that
good.
when your children ask for help, someone, you know, is there to give it. You know,
if you
not
know,
to.
if you know how to help.
Thank you.
At this point, we've got to the stage where almost every parent needs to be a first responder, and even the best first responders in the world wouldn't be able to tell the signs of possible suicide. That is the terrifying piece of this.
Wow. They're opening up a whole conversation about mental health, which is really interesting. You can catch that full interview on CBS News Sunday morning right here on Channel 3.
Tom Cruise, fan or not a fan?
I'm in the middle. I like the old Tom Cruise stuff. I don't really watch the new stuff, to be honest.
Exactly. Well, he's going to be at the Olympics, the closing ceremonies, according to everybody in the world. The actor reportedly appeared at the some of the games so far, at some of the swim meets, some of the gymnast meets.
Yeah.
And who knows, they'll probably pass the torch to him, too.
Yep, so August 11th, the closing ceremony is going to be taking place. It's being kept a secret, but one detail we do know is that the Paris mayor will be handing off the Olympic flag to Los Angeles mayor Karen Bass.
That's interesting.
Yeah, well, that's because LA is going to be hosting
right?
the games in 2028, yeah.
Good luck. All right. They're going to do a little bit of a cleanup in that city. The calendar flipping from July to August means we are one step closer to fall, and that means the ever popular. How exciting is this?
Oh my God, we're big pumpkin lovers.
We're big pumpkin lovers. August 22nd, mark your calendars.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Yay, I'm so excited about this.
I can't wait. So yeah, August 22nd. I don't know. There are a lot of pumpkin haters out there.
I know.
Or
Don't
people
Eric
that just
Parker.
Eric Parker.
He's a big pumpkin hater.
I know, always was. But August 24th is when PSL returned last year. So
PSL,
we're 2
love
days earlier this year.
PSL. So groovy.
But you know, a lot of people would say, let's not get into pumpkin because we got to still eat our watermelon in the heat.
Exactly. And
right?
speaking of watermelon.
Yep, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
National Watermelon Day.
I didn't know it was 90% water. This
You
is what
didn't?
I did not. I knew it was a good percentage of water, but 90% of that fruit is water?
Yep.
No wonder why I can eat so much of it and not gain weight.
Well, it's so good for kids to keep them hydrated. You know, some kids don't always like to drink water, so
Yeah, that's a good idea.
give them some watermelon. And also animals. This is actually a very safe snack you can give your dogs, for example.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you remove the black seeds. So,
All right.
Nothing like a good watermelon feta salad, right?
I absolutely
With mint.
love watermelon, but I hate a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the artificial
Interesting.
flavored watermelon things.
Okay. Well, it's okay. We're not celebrating the nationally artificial flavored watermelon
So
tomorrow.
this next story is really for you and people out there like you. The Biden administration has proposed a new rule that would ban airlines from charging families extra fees to sit together on a flight.
Yes, so this proposed rule would require airlines to seat parents and their kids who are 13 and under together for free, but that's if adjacent seating is available at the time of booking.
Okay.
So Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg basically said that the rule is common sense. 4 airlines, Alaska, American, Frontier, and JetBlue, have already voluntarily ended those fees. I mean, you can really start to rack up fees when you're trying to find seats closer to your kids because you don't want them to be alone.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right. You don't want to have to like look over your shoulder and see how
Right.
they're doing and all that. So I think it's a great idea.
Yeah,
I think you should be
this is
gouged for
wonderful.
that.
I know.
When it's the Toys R Us time of year, Toys R Us. Well, when they went under, another brand went with it by Babies R Us. They're going to return to the Macy's.
Yes, Kohl's just announced that it's adding Babies R Us shops to 200 of its stores. They're going to start opening this month.
I thought it was Macy's. I don't know why. That's Kohl's. All right.
Kohl's.
We're going to be ready for the I don't know why.
Unless if you have some breaking news we're unaware of.
Caitlin, check. Toys R Us is in Macy's? Okay.
Is it? Okay. Babies R Us is
Babies R Us
Kohl's.
is in
Yeah.
Kohl's.
They
We'll have to
actually,
check the
Kohl's has
morning
a map
scripts.
on its website where you can see the locations. And Babies R Us items will also be available online again, which is great.
That's terrific.
It was so huge for registries, for,
Oh, absolutely.
baby gifts and stuff.
It's 100%.
So it's nice it's back.
And don't forget that tent sale is this weekend.
Yes.
Just hatched.
Just hatched down in Guilford. It's Thursday, or yesterday, today, Saturday, and Sunday. She has a $20 and under table. $20, $15, $10, $5.
That's beautiful.
So yeah, support local.
Shop. All right, we have